The Contractor 308 Sniper Rifle, a sniper that was added to the game with the John Wick's Heist DLC. This is probably, in my opinion, one of the strongest snipers in the game. Well, not strong as in damage-wise, but, strong in usability. So for the stats of this weapon, my current Contractor has a magazine of 20, total ammo 40, rate of fire of 150, damage of 213.3, accuracy of 100, stability of 24, concealment of 22, threat of 0, and reload time of 3.9. Now, before we go on, I'd like to address something. A complaint I get every now and then is, well, why are you showing us the stats of your modified skilled gun? Show us the base stats. So for today, I'll be showing off the base stats, but if you must know, the reasons why I don't do that normally is because, first, whenever I go over the stats of the gun, just to the right of it, you can see the base stats, so I don't really see a reason why I have to talk about it when it's right there. You can pause the video, you can look at it, whatever. And secondly, the purpose of these videos is to see the full potential of the weapons being shown. Which oftentimes I'll be using specific skills and mods to make the most out of said weapon, and push it to its limits on the highest difficulty. It doesn't make much sense to me to just show off the base weapon with the base stats when we're given these options to make it better. Sure, not everyone has the access to all of the mods available like I do, but, preferring that I show off the base stats instead of my modded stats is a real crabs in a bucket mentality. So those are my reasons why I don't go over the base stats normally. Not to mention it's also just wasting time, but as I say that, I've wasted enough time as it is. So, the base stats of this are a magazine of 20, total ammo 40, rate of fire of 150, damage of 160, accuracy of 76, stability of 4, concealment of 16, threat of 12, and reload time of 4.4. So there's a huge difference with the base stats and how I've modded my gun. Now for the mods of this thing, there are 3 unique mods to this weapon: a Contractor silencer, a Contractor grip, and a Contractor stock, all aptly named. The way I've modded this particular weapon is with the Contractor silencer, concealment boost, straight grip, speculator sight, and folding stock. So I've mostly gone for a concealment setup with this, and well, I do have a concealment build. And well, as you can see, I've got a very specific skill build for this weapon. If you'd like to see it in full, I'll leave a link to it in the description. But in a nutshell, it's a concealment build with a focus on crits, silencer skills for damage, accuracy, and stability, and aggressive reload from Mastermind for, well, faster reloads. Anyway, that's enough babbling, let's take a look at the gameplay. So, like I said earlier, I think this sniper is pretty damn good. The build I've got going on it right now, the crits, the dodge, the silencers, the reload setup, this was something I made a while back for some of the other snipers, since, a lot of them have just enough concealment to make it decent for those low-blow, sneaky bastard builds. More specifically, I made this for the Desert Fox sniper that came out kind of recently. So, as such, I haven't really tried this weapon without this particular build, but for the most part, I can definitely say that with this particular setup I've got going, it's crazy powerful. And regardless of my skills, the sniper in particular, the Contractor, is already fairly good when, compared to the other snipers. It has the best concealment of the bunch, able to get up to 23 concealment I believe, with all the right mods and skills. I haven't really had any problems with the accuracy or stability. The base gun stats do indicate that it's not very good in that regard, but since it does have the ability to take on a lot of different stocks and grips, you can probably make it decent for both without much trouble. And, even if it still isn't all that great, you can also pick up Stable Shot from Mastermind, or Steady Grip from Technician, which will help your accuracy and stability. And those are pretty easy to get if you need them. They only cost a skill point each for a boost of 8 points in either accuracy or stability, depending on what you get. On the other hand, right now, I've got the Silencer skill, the Professional, to boost that up instead, so I don't have to worry about that. And unlike some of the other snipers, this Contractor is not a bolt-action sniper, so not only is the recoil already pretty manageable, but it also doesn't have any other actions impeding your aim between each successive shot, which could be a problem for some people. The Contractor has the highest rate of fire of the snipers at 150, making it ideal for cleaning up enemies that take more than one shot to kill. With this sniper, you usually just need 1 or 2 shots to kill most of the basic units anyway, on 1 down difficulty. Of course, as always, specials are a little bit of a different story, but at least in regards to regular units, even the enemies that require more than 1 shot, maybe 2 shots, there's still not that much of a problem when you have crits. And of course, you guys know me and my crit builds. I love me crits, and with crits, about 1 in 3 shots will be a critical shot, meaning about 1 in 3 enemies that require 2 shots will only really need 1 shot. This, of course, increases your efficiency and increases your ammo conservation, yada yada. Pretty standard mumbo-jumbo that I babble on about when it comes to crits. You should all know how fond I am of these setups and, well, just how useful crits and dodge are in 1 down difficulty. So, it benefits this sniper in particular because it's in that weaker sniper category. Snipers like the lever action, the WA2K, the rattlesnake. These normally shine in ammo count and fire rate, but lack the damage to be one-shotting enemies. And of course, crits helps immensely with that damage that it needs. So this build counteracts all the Contractor's weaknesses, and it makes it pretty much unrivaled for the other snipers. I mean, personally, one of the best things about this sniper is that it can one-shot headshot shields if you penetrate their shield, making them not really a problem at all. Although this is with this particular build, I don't know if you didn't have like the silencer skills or anything, but with the current damage that it's doing right now, shields are not an annoyance at all. Like they just do not bother me. In terms of ammo, the Contractor has a 20-round magazine and a relatively fast reload, which is made even faster with the assistance of aggressive reload from Mastermind, which I do have on this build right now. The ammo pickup, very generous, to the point where I feel like I rarely run out of ammo, even if I don't use my secondary all that much. And just, with all these listed characteristics, the Contractor pretty much blows all the other snipers out of the water. It's just better than them in every way. Ammo, fire rate, concealment. And, well, when I'm talking about the other snipers, though, I kind of mean the ones that you can compare them to, the weaker ones, lever action, WA2K. It's still kind of hard to compare this to the snipers like the R93, the Mosin Nagant, the Desert Fox, because they're just kind of a different tier, they do more damage, they don't have like the same type of pickup or anything. But, regardless, this sniper just feels pretty damn good. And it's not only the performance as well, it's also a great looking rifle, satisfying sounds, pretty good animation. So if anything, the way I feel about this gun is that it's less of a sniper and more of a hard-hitting assault rifle, like the M308, the DMR kit rifles, or the new Cavity for that matter. I love the new Cavity. That concealment and that damage. So it hits hard, but it isn't bogged down by subpar fire rate, a lack of ammo. One of the things that pisses me off a lot about weapons in this game is a lot of the weapons are balanced around ammo, so if you have a real powerful weapon, it has really terrible ammo pickup. So yeah, this gun feels a lot more like a strong-hitting assault rifle, and to top it off, it's also got the lovely penetration mechanic that snipers have. So it's pretty much a win-win, especially for me, since it plays super nicely to my playstyle and my the setups that I've made. Oh, and I forgot to mention earlier, this is something I wrote down. Another fun fact about this sniper is that you can take it along with you in stealth, and you can still get as low as 3 visibility. I think you need to have a 33 concealment though, like the Bernetti or the what's the other one? The Gruber Kurz. I'm not entirely sure because I haven't tried it out myself, but I know for sure that I did see one of my friends, the Killer, running around with it in stealth, using the Contractor sniper, and still having only 3 visibility. So at the very least, I know it's possible, but I haven't actually tried it out myself. Anyway, overall, good sniper, and well, I guess in regards to this DLC as well, I like the yacht heist. It was pretty fun. I do enjoy the atmosphere of it a lot though. The setting, the music, the colors, it's very nice. So overall, pretty satisfied with the John Wick Heists DLC.